Thank you, Joel, so very much for that warm and thoughtful introduction. Good morning, GreenBiz 21, and happy Black History Month. I'm Jarami Bond, Chief Storyteller at Bond Studio, and I am grateful for the opportunity to share with you today. So, a little about me. I grew up in both Maryland and North Carolina. From a young age, I was homeschooled. My parents immersed me in nature programs and camps with other brown boys and girls. We were vibrant little scientists, identifying leaves, searching for tadpoles in creeks, and dissecting owl pellets. We were truly children of the earth. Fast forward to 2011, undergrad, North Carolina State. I had no idea that my childhood love for the environment could turn into a career path. I found sustainability as a civil engineering student on a roadway infrastructure internship the summer after my freshman year. My job description at the time was focused on concrete and asphalt, but I couldn't help the fact that I was mesmerized by the marshes and wetlands below the bridges that I was supposed to be examining. That was my sign. I pivoted, and life would never be the same. Fast forward to 2015, I was a young, bright, wide-eyed, unjaded sustainability coordinator at Interface, still fairly new to the space, just starting to find my wings. I began attending sustainability conferences across the country, seeking to expand my network and just trying to find my place in this exciting field. And quickly, I recognized that something huge was missing, something that I felt was integral to our field accomplishing the big, bold goals it was chasing after. And that missing link was people that looked like me, Black and brown, melanated souls, Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Fast forward to 2016, 2017, as my platform began to grow, I joined in with other BIPOC leaders in our space and began shouting with them from the rooftops through article writing, public speaking, and other mediums, expressing why the sustainability movement needed to take a deep look at its hardwiring and reprogram the movement to welcome, include, and create a sense of belonging for communities that hold the innovations, insights, perspectives, and expertise that can help accelerate us toward the big, bold goals we are striving after. I was dedicated to this work, taking every opportunity possible to shed light on the issues. This is my life's work. You know, I've been blessed to experience the breadth of the sustainability function, but years ago I realized that I exist in this field to create space for my people to share in this movement. I want to help create new narratives for BIPOC in our space. Throughout undergrad and my time in corporate America, I grew used to being the only Black person in my class or on my team, the face of the race, navigating microaggressions and flagrant assumptions, wrestling with double consciousness, challenging those who wanted me to conform to majority culture, and trying to posture myself constantly to defy the stereotypes. Even challenging those who tried to suppress my Blackness to make themselves more comfortable or make a caricature of it for their own entertainment. Again, I want to create new narratives for BIPOC in our space so that we can show up, be our best, authentic, and fullest selves, walking confidently in our genius and unapologetically living our culture. Me and so many others have been fighting for this for years, our seasoned BIPOC leaders in the space for decades. And you know, over time, I began to grow frustrated as the transformative cultural change wasn't materializing in the ways they so urgently needed to be. I remember one night in 2017, I texted Joel. I was really, really struggling, and I shared with him vulnerably that it kind of felt to me like the sustainability movement didn't care about us. I was worn down and tired. I was discouraged because after so many speaking engagements and networking conversations, people high on the moment would express that, yes, what you just talked about is what we need in the world, but lacking the follow through. Like, what are you actually going to do about it? And on that night, Joel told me that our moment would come. I remember seeing my dear, dear friend, Kimberly Lewis, in the hallways Moments after Barack Obama's address at GreenBiz 2019, both of us processing a sea of emotions, she told me not to lose heart and that our time was coming. I remember a conversation with another dear friend, Michelle Moore. She told me that sustainability professionals that look like me need to prepare for power. I also reflect back on countless phone calls with my big bro, George Bandy, my big sis, Robin Eason, and dear friends, Lindsay James and Anita Bass, giving me space to verbally process, affirming me, and pouring into me the strength to keep going. Fast forward to summer 2020, that moment arrived. It was turbulent, it was scary, it was a nightmarish reminder of the cancers of racism, violence, and discrimination against our communities that has plagued our nation since its inception. George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, and too many others. These are the martyrs who have lit a fire that we must not let fade until the work is done, lest their lives be lost in vain. It really grieves me that it took loss of life compounded by the suffering of a public health crisis to galvanize this resurgence toward equity and justice. But now that we are here, what will we do with it? Who will continue swimming upstream? Who will remain comfortable in the discomfort? I believe that in light of the empathy that exists at the core of our work, we as sustainability professionals must continue to be linked arm in arm with BIPOC communities and with the stakeholders at the front of the march advocating for equity and justice. We need all hands on deck. Over the past 8 months, I've been working closely with the GreenBiz executive team, exploring what we can do to help shepherd the corporate sustainability community as we continue to rally toward addressing these issues. And this, my friends, is why I am here today. After months of brainstorming, engaging with leaders in our space and with communities of color, having tough, honest conversations, I am proud to announce the launch of GreenBiz.org, an independent nonprofit that exists solely to nurture and empower BIPOC professionals to accelerate a just transition to a clean economy. We envision a vibrant ecosystem of individuals, organizations, and communities working symbiotically to transform our field culturally and dismantle environmental injustice. We will convene companies, nonprofits, activists, and community stakeholders to bolster the resilience of disadvantaged and marginalized communities. We will foster belonging and support the career development of BIPOC sustainability professionals. We will help fund BIPOC social entrepreneurs spearheading startups and small businesses focused on innovating toward a clean economy through an intersectional lens. We will support creators of color telling stories about the emerging clean economy through that same intersectional lens. We will also create spaces for BIPOC sustainability professionals to build community, fostering deeper connection and support. As senior advisor at greenbiz.org, I am over the moon excited because I've been working to create what me and so many in our space have been dreaming of for so long. This is the moment that I have been dreaming of for so long. And I would like to personally welcome each of you to just join us in creating new narratives for our space. To my dear BIPOC community, this is the moment. I truly believe that our field will be different because this nonprofit exists. Stay tuned and please be excited. To my dear allies, this is the moment. We are grateful for you. We still need you. Continue the journey with us. There's so much good work ahead, and we want to bring you along with us on this journey. We're looking for funders, strategic partners, professionals excited about spreading the word. So please visit www.greenbiz.org to subscribe for updates and to reach out if you are interested in journeying with us. You can also reach me directly at jarami@greenbiz.org. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to forging a new narrative for this movement together. Thank you.